molecadinha do mal, suave. Então, mano, tamo aqui pra continuar de novo. O bagulho bugou, cara. Perdi um vídeo já. O terceiro, mano, que não gravou esse negócio. Isso tá me irritando. Porque... uma carta foi deixada pra você na barraca. Nossa. Foi mal.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right.
No. Quero saber.
Mr. Morgan, can I? Are you okay?
Yes. Miles away, I'm afraid.
So it seems. Anyway, it's that fellow Downs.
The do-gooder?
Exactly. We lent him quite a sum. It seems like he has little intention of repaying us. He was quite ridiculous when I went to see him. You've not been to see him yet, I take it?
I'm sorry, it's just had a lot on. I'll go give him a gentle reminder.
Not so gentle. I don't like his kind. Superior.
As you wish.
Hello, Mr. Strauss.
Hello, Tilly.
Olha meu cavalo. Nem prestei atenção no que era pra fazer. Espero que esteja gravando, cara. Por favor. Faz comigo. Vai onde isso? Esse velho. Cadê o chapeuzinho? Bicho. Espero que esteja gravando, maluco. Vamos ficar bolado. Já terceiro, mano. Terceiro. Mata o boi. Até o rush da base. Cavalo.
Yeah, okay, boy.
Acha blusa.
Yeah, good boy.
Ali.
Yeah, that's it, boy.
You, whatever do you want? Now, sir. You have no quarrel with me that I know of.
Oh, come here, you maggot.
Please, sir. I'll...
Really? Threaten me, would you?
Please, I have a family, sir. Please.
I don't care about your family. You owe me money.
Porrada nele.
You have to be more reasonable.
Now, wouldn't paying up have been a little easier?
Toma.
A little patience is all I require.
Será que esse aqui é o cara da tuberculose?
This is not for...
Eu vi na internet que
This
até
is
era um
not
cara.
forgiveness of my debt. This is just a stay. be reasonable.
É mesmo.
You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
É ele mesmo.
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
É, ele tá com tuberculose. Culpa do Strauss. Mata ele. O cara vai vagabundo, cara. Culpa do Strauss. O Arthur morre. A tuberculose. Olha lá.
Idiot.
Cara, viado. Cadê esse cara? Nossa, tem pouco nele. Pega a pistola. Pega a pistola. Ele, maldito. Pega a pistola. Essa pra fora do acampamento.
Ah, how did you get on?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
Vamos ver se eu ganhei ouro. Ah, tá me tirando. Daylight. Será que é compensa?
Hey, Arthur,
Vou terminar isso aqui primeiro.
Jose,
you want to go hunting?
what are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No, I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God. Look, you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Oh, me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. You need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me. Was out riding, so I... Well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you can buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on him, let's get going.
Okay. But I do kind of like this horse.
There's nothing wrong with two horses. And the stables always have the best ones.
Que ele tá...
I guess you're right.
This is gonna be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel. If I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
Acho que eu vou ficar com esse cavalo aí, mano. Gostei dele.
Okay, see if
Tadinho
you
com
can get your
cavalo.
leg over that brute.
Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. And maybe stay out of the saloon this time.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days.
Nossa. Chelerdo.
They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Ah, I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I'll miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spot, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You found a way to offload those Cornwall bonds yet?
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right. Have a couple of leads I'm looking into. Don't let that big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right. You're all right, boy. All right, boy.
Stables are just up ahead. All right. Go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going off to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
Hey, how can I help you?
I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? Yeah, you looking to sell?
I show you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
Uhum. Deixar o bichão. Comprou um cavalo novo. Mano, é 150, velho. Eu não... Comprei esse aqui. Mas calma aí, que cavalo é esse? Que é fêmea? Acho que ver. Aqui, ó, informações. O gênero, macho. Esse aqui é macho. Fêmea. Meu cavalo. Vou colocar de... O brabo. Não. Seguro. Bicho vindo, vou colocar bicho vindo. Brabo. Bicho vindo. É, colocar bicho vindo. Ó. Bicho vindo, moleque. Não, 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 calma aí. Não. Não fiz
All
isso.
right, partner. You got yourself
Não
a
fiz
deal.
isso, cara.
And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that.
Não acredito nisso, cara.
Here are your papers. And on me, a new grooming brush. And some treats.
Appreciate it.
All right, you. You treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
Not bad, Arthur. You happy?
É, cavalo
Guess we'll
maldito.
see. Yep.
Cavalo vagabundo.
All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way. So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains. I sure didn't
Como é
figure
que vai pra ver o
out that.
cavalo aqui?
But this time, we're
Ah,
doing
tem
the
que
chasing.
descer.
So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does.
Ai,
Running off
senhor
on that
Deus.
kid is one thing, but there's a code. He knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long. And you know it.
Maybe. But please don't you put that to the test.
Vamos lá, esteja gravando, por favor. Faz eu perder de um monte de coisa, não. Já perdi a porrada lá que eu dei uma surra no gordão. Perdi o
Okay. I think we need to head
negócio
right
lá,
up here.
esqueci.
Yes, I remember this place. Moonstone Pond. We're going the right way. That's the lake there. Good. We made it. Let's loop around the other side. Look there. Rabbits. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
You don't want to use anything too powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a 22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes. And obliterated them with a shotgun if I remember right.
Destruiu os com a escopeta. Escopeta de cano duplo, os caras de repetição, é um arco. Arco Arthur, entendeu a referência? Idiotice. Cadê o coelho? Cadê os coelhos? Calma. Oxe, como é que abaixa? Aqui, ó. Ah, falhou. E vai embora. Matar um só, porque senão eu pego o outro. Vamos rolar pra ver se tá bom a carne. Boa. E sim.
Good job. All right. It's getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
And you get us set up.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Eu joguei um pouco
How
isso
about
aqui.
me?
Vamos ser um mais ou menos. Cozinhar. Carne simples. Ai, torra aí. Bora comer.
No, I'm fine.
Ele
I
tá
don't
me dando
like eating
fome, hein?
this late.
Okay.
Não, calma aí, eu vou cozinhar mais.
After all that.
Guardar. Aqui, ó. Guardar, porque o bagulho enche bastante. Tem mais nada pra criar.
All right. Well, we better get some rest. I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
He better be worth all this drama.
Dormir com fogo do lado, não conseguiu não, acho. É que eu rolo, o fogo cai, começa a pegar fogo em tudo.
Morning, Arthur. You ready?
Oh, give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
Os caras tomam café, velho. Ruim demais.
So, what's your plan?
Well, we'll see if we can track him, but we might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait, then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up? Fish, berries. Tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up in the mountains. Arthur, I was virtually weaned on bear meat.
Okay, I think I got this done.
Good. Pack up and we'll get going.
Só fazer a ver.
Okay, let's go.
Dá um tiro, tu vai.
We'll try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
So far, so good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but well, things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. but Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we? Let's slip by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently. Look for tracks, dung,
Nossa,
bones,
sincronia.
any sign of him.
Well, there's some paw marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you tell which way he went?
This way. Tracks go into those trees. Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
Não rastro.
Something else on the ground, just here.
Well, take a look then.
Nossa senhora, tamanho do tolete.
There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going.
Será que começa a dar um pisão? Eu pisei. Cadê?
Damn it. Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which you think?
Vamos separar.
Let's split up.
Okay. I'll head this way. You head down that track.
Tolete. Tolete. Deixe.
Shoot that thing, please! Look out! Everything all right?
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well,
Não vou caçar nada agora não.
I'm coming with you.
let's get going then.
Eu pego esse bicho.
Let's see if Dutch gives us any crap about disappearing like that. I don't need another "we gotta be out there making money" speech.
We were just out scoping a lead. He doesn't need to know it was a big furry one. Well, thanks, Arthur. I probably owe you one.
Don't worry about it.
I need to head out to Emerald Ranch soon. Look into something.
See you later.
Good morning, Arthur.
Beg your pardon,
É
Karen.
meio maluco.
Morning, Arthur.
Mas espera aí.
Good morning, Uncle Arthur.
Aqui não tem nada. Nossa, ela tá lá no Valentine. No PQP. Social.
Good day.
Ai, cavalo mundo. Bora. Calma aí, não vai bater na árvore. Ah, lembrei. A música que eu tava fazendo era do reverendo. Rapaz, eu dei uma pancada na árvore. O carinha saiu voando.
These dogs, buddy! I told you he'd show! Alright, boys, let's introduce
Que é isso aqui?
We know where to find you, Arthur Morgan!
Your boy, all right.
Son of a bitch!
Olha o otário. Ah, esse cara tá vivo, hein? Ah, morreu. Com certeza, né, mano? Vai, pega isso aqui, o cara. Você pegou um item aberto. Os itens abertos proporcionam metade dos benefícios dos itens novos. Tá. E aí, mano? Qual que é a sua, tio? Vai matar, rapaz? Vagabundo. Fala alguma coisa aí, seu trouxa. Esse cara tá vivo, não tá não? Não, cara, bem aqui, ó, na testa. Agora morreu. Falei que ele tava vivo. Esse daí morreu. Esse daqui... Oh, esse cara tá vivo, cara. Agora não tá mais. Morreu, tá. Suposta. Chegar lá em Valentine, você precisa aumentar seu vínculo com o cavalo antes de poder realizar ações adicionais, como empiná-lo.
Yeah, good boy. Yeah, okay, boy.
é isso? Ixi, tem sangue aqui. Sai, 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 cavalo. Ainda não. Um soco na sua orelha. Tripa. Oxi. Que doideira. Acho que eu já vi aqui, mano. Acho que eu já vi aqui. Tô sentindo. Tô doido.
I just want to get a drink. I'm parched.
E aí, meu peixe? Você quer ajuda com o quê? Me chutou de novo.
Hello, mister.
Hey, brother. Hey, mister. Mister. I never learned your name. I never did. You're like a brother, but I didn't learn your name. And I said to myself, Mickey, you never learned that fella's name. Now, you'll never see him again. And you'll be sad. Like when your puppy passed. Because you slept on it. What's your name, mister?
Arthur.
Arthur? My uncle's name was Arthur. Uncle Arthur, we called him, on account of his name. It's a fine name. A strong name. Like a king. You could be my king, Mr. Arthur. Yes, you could.
É drogado. Atropelar o cara aí, doido. Na frente, mano.
Hey, slow the hell down. What the hell's wrong with you?
Beating up half the saloon like that? Near killing Tommy out in the street? Becoming funny since then. Just
Keep your opinions to yourself, or you're next, okay?
don't fellers like you ever get bored of pushing folk around?
Get your head out of your ass. Your friend had worse coming. I let him off easy.
Leave me alone! Back off!
Dá um soco na orelha. Eu bato não sei porque vem a polícia. É, pessoal, vamos encerrar esse vídeo por aqui, né? Porque eu não sei quanto tempo que tá gravando esse aqui. Eu nem sei se tá gravando. Tô sentindo que não tá. Ah, faz isso comigo não. Não tá, mano. Não quer se inscrever, compartilhar, deixa o like pra fortalecer nós. Beleza? Falou, molecadinha.